women. Man, every time I get with a woman, they was acting like I'm the man. I had to be the provider. I'm buying hair. I'm doing this and that for them, which is okay. I'm cool with that, right? But then when it get time for us to do man, I do the little finger test. Coochie stink, man. Like, really stink.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Howard of GMS Toronto coming back with another one. And this is facts. This is facts. And the reason why this is facts is because this is a curse from the Most High. I'm sorry to tell you, the majority of you so-called black women are cursed from the Most High, right? This is a specific curse that has befallen you so-called black women. It hasn't even befallen the Latin women or the Native American women, even though they are Israelites as well. This is a curse that has fallen upon you so-called black women, you women of the southern tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? And you're destroyed. You're destroyed because mainly you're the daughters of Eve, and you're destroyed because you have turned your backs on your man. And you turning your back on your man, you've become a whore. You have bad diets, right? You have bad hygiene, and that's causing your lower regions to smell and to stink. And that is a curse, man. Now this is Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16, and it reads, Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, right? And that's proud, right? That's you women, you're haughty, right? And walk with stretched forth necks, like you're better than people, right? That's not how a woman should be. A woman is supposed to represent humility, right? Humbleness, meekness, right? That's the representation of you covering your head and becoming humble. That's what a woman is supposed to do. You women are not even supposed to look men in their eyes, right? And wanton eyes, right? Undisciplined. See, before I read it, I said it. You women are undisciplined, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover thy secret parts, right? And don't you women have a scab of the head, right? That's why so much of you so-called black women, you have bald heads. You can't grow hair, right? The majority of the men of our nation can grow hair longer than the women. You always hear women complaining, oh my gosh, these men have beautiful eyebrows. They have beautiful eyelashes. They have nice hair, right? It just is what it is. That's a curse from the Most High because of your wickedness, right? Verse 18, in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls, and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings. You know why? Because we're about to come in the worst time in the history of mankind. There's going to be an economic collapse. Ask the women over there in Venezuela. Ask the women over there in Haiti. Ask them how it is for women during the time of economic collapse. Go ask them. Right? In Venezuela, they face something known as hyperinflation. Go and ask the women how it went for them. Ask them if they could go outside and, they could be proud and they could walk around with this and that, acting like they're better than men. Go ask them. And that's the time that we're living in now for you Western women. You Western women are going to be destroyed. All right? It says, verse 21, the rings, the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crispin pins, the glasses. And a lot of you women wear glasses. You won't even have glasses in that day. Right? You'll be walking around not even knowing where you're going. You're done. You think you're gonna be able to go to a glasses store to go get your glasses fixed? Oh man. The glasses and the fine linen, the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, right? The Balenciaga, the so on and so forth, okay? And the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. And that's the curse that has happened to a lot of our women now, right? It's going to get worse, right? Because when you women are unable to take, and it's crazy because you women are able to take showers, you're able to take medication, and you still stink. So imagine in that day where you women, you won't be able to have any hygiene products, you won't be able to have soap, you're not going to be able to have running water. What the, you won't be able to have tampons, you won't be able to, you're going to have one pair of underwear, and it's going to be the pair of underwear that you're wearing. There won't be toilet paper. You think you're going to be able to find toilet paper in that day? You think you're going to be able to find a toilet? Oh my gosh. And it shall come to pass, right? This is a promise. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of for a girdle, a rent. Yeah, you women are fat and you're out of shape, right? And instead of for well set hair, baldness, right? And aren't you women bald? And instead of for a stomach acher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of for beauty, right? And that's the time that we're living in, man, to where even women, because this society is so out of order that you have lesbianism, right? Lesbianism is promoted in this society. But what's happening is that the lesbians are even complaining about you women. You women are so destroyed and you're so polluted and you're so filthy that even women are complaining about you, right?
And like really stank. It happened to me several times, y'all. Like the first time I'm like, okay, cool, I'ma block the girl, let the bitch go see a gynecologist. I don't want no dealings with you. I ain't about to explain to you, cool, just think I'm about to get up out here. We can't.
Exactly, because you shouldn't have to explain to a grown ass woman that her coochie stinks. She should know that her coochie stinks. But a lot of your mothers have failed you, right? A lot of your mothers have failed you because your mother was busy out and about being a whore herself, being a harlot herself. So she never taught you how to be a good woman. The first part about being a good woman is about having one man, one single man. Second part about being a good woman is about knowing about nutrition. You women eat unlawful foods that are against the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Do you know that it's against the law for a woman to eat seafood? And when I say seafood, I mean shellfish, because you women love shrimps, crab, lobster, octopus, everything that is unlawful according to the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Are you allowed to eat snapper? Yes. Are you allowed to eat salmon? Yes. So there's certain things in the ocean that are lawful. If it has fins and scales, then you can eat it. If it doesn't, then you're not allowed to eat it. So that means you're not allowed to eat catfish. You're not allowed to eat kingfish, right? You can't eat crab, like I mentioned. Those things are all unlawful. You women, you overeat sugar, right? You consume a lot of sugar.
Do nothing. I ain't got no conversation with you. It happened like 2 times. Then after the third time, I'm like, wait, something ain't right. And I know that they say the coochie's supposed to have a little odor, and I'm good with that. But it was.
And they only say the coochie is supposed to have a little odor because a lot of these women and a lot of you men have grown up to think that's normal. It's not normal. It's not normal at all, right? And it's only normal among so-called black people. When you go into other nations of women, that is not normal. That's not how it should be. That's not how it should be, because a woman should know how to take care of herself, right? When a woman's coochie does have a smell, it should be during the time of her period, or maybe she's during the time of pregnancy, right? There are certain times when a woman's vagina will be off, but those times she should not be laying with a man anyway, right? She shouldn't be laying with a man. There's times when a woman should be separate, right? A lot of these other nations of women don't face these problems, don't face these challenges, right? They don't. And you know when the woman's coochie stinks, because it's not just a whiff. You know, you might get a whiff of something and you're just like, okay, well, that's just a one thing. Nah, these women, you go deeper. Let's say you, just like she says, you do the finger test, you put your finger deep inside of her, and the more you dig, the more it smells, which means that it's an internal issue. It's an internal issue. It's not like, oh, no, she just needs to go and wash up and she'll be fine. No. No matter how much you women wash up, that smell is still there. It's an internal issue. There's something that's off, right? Chemically, might be a pH imbalance, right? Your pH could be off, right? Because so much men are coming inside of you. You women are laying with men, you're laying with women, you're laying with animals, right? Some of these women allow animals to lick on their coochie, right? A lot of these women have animals, they have dogs, right? And they allow the dog to lick on them. This is what's happening. This is the world we live in, man. We live in a sick, demonic, defiled world, right? A lot of these women, they use dildos in their ass, then they use that same dildo for their coochie. A lot of these women let men have sex with them in their ass, which is known as anal. Then they allow that same man to put that same penis in their vagina. That's disgusting, man. That is disgusting. But this is the world that we live in. We live in a sick, demented, demonic world, man.
Sour, like really sour, y'all. And I had to be like, so I stopped. I'm like, you know what? I ain't messing with no women no more. Let me stop.
Exactly. Your pussies are sour. And this woman is talking as a lesbian. So she knows. So she's letting you know, like, when I go down on these women, right? When she's performing cunnilingus on these women, right? She's letting you know these women coochies are sour. Right? These women stink, which means that they're unhealthy. A lot of these women could be suffering from diseases. Now, this is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman, he said, who's he? God. I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So you women are cursed, man. Right? Right? This is another one of your curses. Pain. Pain when you're giving birth. Right? It's not only the smell. The Most High cursed you on multiple different levels. He cursed your head, right? You so-called black women with baldness. He cursed your vagina. Right? Your vagina is not supposed to smell at all. At all. That's nasty, man. That is completely nasty. And it's become normalized in our community, so to speak, as among so-called black people. And you black women should be ashamed. You black women should be ashamed that this is even your something that's tagged onto you. Right? That's embarrassing, man. Jeez, that's something that you're known for. You're known for having a vagina that smells.
No women no more. Let me stop. Oh, that'll do it. 2, 3, 4 times. The women back to back. Imagine you getting to know a woman and it's time for y'all to do your thing. And they coochie stink.
And your coochie stink, right? And men have been saying this for years, right? Men have been saying this for years. But every time they blame men, oh, men are this, men are that, men are this, men are that. No, you women need to focus on yourselves. That's why these videos are so beautiful and so important, because now they have women that are turning on themselves or exposing themselves. It's nasty, man. It's completely nasty. Completely and utterly nasty. Right? Now, this is Isaiah 32, verse 9, and it reads, Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. All right, so we're in the time of the downfall of all you women, but mainly the so-called black woman. Mainly you. Mainly you. Right? And I can't wait. I can't wait to see that humility. I can't wait to see that humbleness. I can't see you beg for mercy, and there will be none. You're going to beg for mercy. You're going to beg for us to stop. You're going to beg for the Most High. Please, Most High, please stop. No more. I can't take no more. And there's going to be more. Because we're living in, oh man, we're living in a time of your downfall. Why? Because we're living in a time of your oppressor's downfall, the man that you have chose, the Caucasian. We're in the time of his downfall. And we're in the time of the upliftment of the man that you turned your back on, which is your man. Verse 11, it says, Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Right? So we're living in a time where you women are going to tremble, man. You're going to tremble. Right? It says, Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So we're in the time where you women are going to be stripped. You're being exposed. You're being revealed. That's why all these videos are being made. And they're doing what? They're revealing, they're exposing our women, the truth about them. Right? That makeup, everything that they try to hide from men. Right? The paternity test shows and all of that. You women are being exposed, man. You're being fucking exposed. Right? So with that, I'm going to end the lesson off there, man. With that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and elder apostles that rule well and that teach well. Right? And to the brothers on the four corners of the earth, doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Until next time, Kwame Asharala, and Bye bye to this wicked, filthy kingdom.